The world number one at 3,000 metres. The pacemaking, though, here needs to be absolutely perfect. Where they go, well, we're looking for 55.1 at 400 metres for Josh Kerr. And then 800 metres in 150.5. Though both of those times aggressively faster than El Guruja's splits when he set the world record in Rome back in 1999. Kerr looking nice and relaxed there in the black, just second or third from left. Will slot in behind Brandon Kidder, his training partner from the USA. Kidder himself is a 3:53 miler. Rudolph slots into second place. Kerr in third, Nuguse in fourth. It's going to script so far, but the times to almost to the 10th of a second, Chris Dennis, it's absolutely critical they get this right. Kidder there had a little look over his shoulder, so did Rudolph. Josh Kerr, oozing confidence. Can he get the world record here? It would be quite unique if he can do it here today after predicting it for months.
Yeah, coming up to the 400 split, 54.75. Just a little bit too aggressive potentially, but looking really good there, Josh Kerr. They've rehearsed this. No stone has been left unturned. Every single detail has been practiced to within an inch of its life. This is Kerr against the clock. The crowd know, and they're right behind him.
Well, the sports pages galore and websites everywhere have been oozing information about this world record attempt. At the moment, they're on schedule, indeed, a little bit too quick through that first 400 metres. Maybe Josh Kerr, if the pacer went through 454.7, I suspect 55.1 is about what he was on, maybe a little bit slower. So Josh Kerr in third place, looking perfect at the moment as they go to come towards the end of the first two laps. Rudolph in second place behind Kidder. They're both pacemakers. Kerr in third, Nuguse fourth, Birnbaum in fifth for USA. Farken, fresh from a German record. He's in sixth place at the moment as they come through 800 metres, 150.63. It's just about perfect there. They can't complain about that. It's a tenth of a second or so outside what was needed. This is the critical lap, though. This is where Zach Rudolph of Slovenia has got to really push on. He's a 145 800 metre runner. This next 200 metres is absolutely critical as we can see a gap developing now back to Birnbaum in fourth place with Nuguse tagging the heels of Josh Kerr, who has to take it on from a lap and a half out. I suspect he was hoping that Rudolph could last a little bit longer.
Well, the crowd sensing that this is the moment. They're out on their own now. The pacemaker's gone, and Yared Nuguse, don't underestimate his role in this. He could propel Josh Kerr into the history books here. The crowd around us are going crazy.
They are going absolutely crazy, and rightly so, as they come towards the bell this time. Josh Kerr now, the crowd behind him. When he ran that super fast 1200 just recently, he ran the last lap at 51.88. I don't know who's going to manage that here today. 246.5 at 1200 metres. That's almost exactly what was required. They were looking for 247. That is what El Guruja ran as he goes down the back straight now, striding away. Nuguse gritting his teeth. Just over 200 metres to run. Josh Kerr under pressure with half a lap to run. Has he got the legs here as he drives on? He's twice world indoor champion for 3,000 metres. We know he's got incredible strength. He comes into the straight now. He's got to keep working hard. Nuguse is defeated. He's 15 metres back. The crowd here on their feet in the London arena as he strides home. Josh Kerr here. The strength of Scotland, the strength of Britain behind him. Watch the clock. It's going to be mighty fast, and surely he's going to break the world record. He does. He obliterates the world record. Josh Kerr takes down what he has been predicting since late March. Wow. That is what you would call the ballsiest world record in the history of middle distance racing. Jessica Ennis-Hill, herself not unfamiliar with gold medals in this stadium, is one of those watching and applauding. And Josh Kerr has just taken the world record for the mile, set years and years ago by Hisham El Guruj in the raging heat of Rome back in July 1999. He's taken the record to the cleaners. 3:42.66. He's lopped almost half a second off that record. What more can you say about this fella? You run out of superlatives because that for him is very special indeed. I suspect Steve Cram sitting right behind us here in the Olympic Stadium. They call it the London Stadium, but I call it the Olympic Stadium. I suspect Steve Cram is finding the right words for that because